This is Sarah, bright, ambitious, and ready to take on the world. She just graduated and is eager to start her career. But there is one thing standing in her way: interviews.
Another reject. What I'm doing wrong?
Sarah spends a lot of time training for interviews by exploring different resources such as article, videos, and question database. But these ways are too generic. Sarah also experimented with existing platforms, but all the platforms were failing to integrate all the basic features needed to simulate a realistic interview experience. For Sarah, each interview feels like a mountain to climb, and the anxiety is overwhelming. Studies show that interview anxiety can lead to emotional distress, even depression. Sarah isn't alone in this struggle. But what if Sarah could turn this around? Meet MOED.
Hello, Sarah. I'm your virtual interviewer, MOED. Let me show you how we can help you ace your next interview. At MOED, we understand that every job seeker is unique, and that's why we personalize your interview preparation.
Let's break down how MOED works to make the interview preparation effective. First, the user visits the MOED website, where the personalized interview preparation journey begins. The user starts by entering their CV and job description of the role they are applying for. Then, using advanced AI technology, MOED will match the details from the CV and job description, identifying key area to focus on. Based on this matching process, MOED generates customized interview questions and follow-up questions tailored to the user's specific situation. Next, the user starts the interview by interacting with our avatar, which simulates a real interview experience by asking these personalized questions and responding to the user answer. Finally, after the interview, MOED will provide a detailed performance report. This report gives valuable feedback based on the user answers. So, why MOED? MOED simulates a real interview by providing engaging scenario, making the user practice session as lifelike as possible. With personalized questions tailored to the user CV and job description, MOED ensures that the interview preparation is relevant and specific to their needs. During the interview, MOED generates adaptive response, creating a dynamic and interactive experience that adjusts to the user answer in real life. After the interview, MOED evaluates the user response, providing a detailed performance report that highlights areas for improvement. Now, let's see how MOED was developed.
We developed our website with 4 different models. First, the extracting and matching models, which identify and match key technical terms from a CV and the job description. Second, the question generator model, which creates tailored interview questions based on these matched keywords. Third, the follow-up question model, which generates interactive questions based on user response. And finally, the performance report model, which provides feedback on user answers. We will discuss a dataset, model implementation, and the testing for each of them. Let's assume this is your job description and the CV that you have entered. What will the extract model do? It will extract the technical terms from CV and the job description. Sounds great, right? Let's find out how this is done. To develop this model, we built a dataset from scratch for NER task. NER identifies and labels key text elements into predefined categories. In our project, these categories are 13 technical fields we have chosen to focus on for now. The size of the dataset is 1,500 sentences extracted from real CVs and job description. Each sentence contains keywords relevant to the selected technical fields. These sentences were collected from diverse platforms such as LinkedIn, Byte, Google for Jobs, and Indeed. Then the model is built on a combination of NER, Spacey, a library that provides an overall natural language processing framework that supports task-like recognition, and SCI BERT, a variant of BERT fine-tuned on scientific publications. This combination gives us high testing percentage on precision, recall, and F1 score. After that, these extracted keywords will be converted into embeddings to return only the matching ones, using the matching model. In this model, we have used cosine similarity function from the presented pre-trained transformer model. To test the results, we apply the model to 65 collected examples. These examples include matches and mismatches cases between the CV and the job description. Then we observe the results. In case of matching, we noticed an increase in shades of yellow and green, while in case of mismatching, we noticed an increase in shades of violet. Now we have matched keywords. What is the next step in our process? Of course, we will use them to generate tailored interview questions using the question generator model. To develop this model, we built a dataset from scratch which contains each field with related keywords and the questions. We collected 100 questions of each of the 13 fields, resulting in 1,300 entries. Then, we used GPT to create 10 different variations of each question, resulting in 13,000 entries. Then we applied different experiments to get the best results. We tried the T5 small model and the GPT model. We went with the T5 small model because it achieved better results, with the training and validation loss as represented. To test the model, we presented the result to experts in artificial intelligence and networks for an evaluation based on the formulation and the accuracy, achieving an average score around 4 out of 5. Great! We got custom interview questions. Now, it's our avatar's turn. To simulate real interviews, we created the image of an HR employee avatar using GPT-4 and animated using the ID tool. Now our avatar will ask the question, and you will answer with your voice, which will be converted into text using our voice model. We implemented the Whisper model for voice and tested across various interview scenarios, the short and the medium responses, achieving 97% accuracy for both. Now your answer will be taken and transformed into text for an evaluation and the scoring out of 10. Scores above 5 proceed to the next question, while scores below 5 trigger a follow-up question using the follow-up question model to cover any deficiencies. To develop this model, we started with a dataset of soft skills questions, answers, and follow-ups that contains 1,086 entries. We expanded this by collecting 100 questions, answers, and follow-ups for each of the 13 technical fields, totaling 1,300 entries. Using GPT, we generated 10 different variations of each entry, creating a final dataset of 15,386 entries. Then, based on the experiment of the previous question generator model, we proceed with the T5 small model with the following training and validation loss. To test the model, we presented the result to experts in artificial intelligence and network for an evaluation based on the relevance and the coherence, achieving an average score around 4 out of 5. Great! Now we have a follow-up question that the avatar will ask, and the interview will continue in the same manner until all of the questions are finished or you choose to end it at any time. It's been a long journey. You deserve to see the result of your performance. This is done with the performance report model. We used OpenAI GPT API to evaluate your answers based on 3 criteria: correctness, appropriateness, and conciseness, and this is the specific prompt we wrote. To test the model, we presented the result to experts in artificial intelligence and network for an evaluation based on the mentioned 3 criteria, achieving an average score around 4 out of 5. Surely after all that, you are curious to see the real product. I will not keep you waiting, so let's go.
After discussing the implementation details, let's return to our story. Sarah wants to try our website by starting on the MOED homepage. As Sarah looks through the website, she learns why MOED is the best choice for her interview practice. Sarah has some questions about MOED, so she clicks the FAQ section. Sarah is impressed with the personalized approach MOED offers, so she clicks on the sign up to create her account. Sarah must fill in her personal information and some details from her CV to sign in. Great, Sarah! Now you can set up your first interview by clicking the Set up an interview button. As we can see, the setup interview page has two sides. The first one on the left side of the page is for entering her CV information. She can either update her CV or use the one she uploaded during the sign-up. Sarah decides to use her current CV. The second one on the right side of the page is to enter the job description information to ensure the interview matches the job she wants. She can enter a new job description or choose one from the previous interviews. Sarah decides to enter a new job description. With all the necessary information filled out, Sarah is now ready to start her interview. She clicked the Start Interview button, excited to try her first personalized interview with MOED. After Sarah clicks the interview button, she goes to loading page. Don't worry, Sarah. We're just getting your interview ready. Once the loading is complete, Sarah goes to the interview page. The page shows a virtual HR avatar in the center. Be comfortable, Sarah, because he's friendly. He starts with an
Hello,
introductory question.
nice to meet you. Can you introduce yourself?
Sarah can click on the repeat question button if she needs to hear it again, and end button to finish the interview session at any time. Also, she can answer the question by clicking the mic button.
Hi, I am Sarah Mohammed. I am passionate software developer.
Hi. You will now see your performance report.
Good job, Sarah. Now, let's see your performance report. You should review this point more. Okay, now let's go to your profile page. In the profile page, you can see your personal information and edit on it, as well as your CV information. You can view and delete job description if you want. And the same applies to performance report. Sarah feels more confident and prepared for her job interviews now. With MOED helps, she knows she can improve and succeed. Thank you for using MOED, Sarah. We are here to support you every step of the way. Good luck with your job search. What is next? MOED Future Works. First, we plan to make questions specifically for different companies to improve the preparation. We want to change the number of questions based on how well your CV matches the job description. We aim to start with easy questions and move to harder ones to understand your skills better. Enhancing the datasets. We want to offer interviews for different skills levels, from beginners to advanced. The last one is developing our performance report model. At MOED, our mission is simple but powerful: to help job seekers with personalized and effective interview preparation. We want to turn anxiety into confidence and making every interview a chance for success. Using advanced AI technology, we guide you in your unique strong points and weaknesses. We aim to help you prepare for interviews and do well in them, improving your skills, building confidence, and increasing your chance of getting your dream job. Join to Sarah and many others on the path to great interviews. With MOED, the future looks bright, and there are no limits to what you can achieve.